I will tell you one of my favorite stories of all time, if I may, very quickly,
Yes, go.
I got the opportunity to spend a day in trade in the market with a guy whose title was Head of Guinness Quality in Dublin. What a title.
That's a great job, too.
His name was Sean Mackett, and Sean had been with Guinness for time out of mind. It took us out on a tour of different pubs in Dublin, and Sean shows up in suit and tie. This guy's suited and booted. He's got his case filled with all of his beer quality tools, and when he walks in the bar, the bartenders all just kind of stand up a little bit straighter because it's very different than it is here in the States. In Dublin, in Ireland, Guinness controls beer quality from grain to glass.
Wow.
So when the beer is sold to a pub, we still keep an eye on it. We install the draft equipment. We maintain the draft equipment. So when Sean walks into the bar, you better make sure everything's good. Man. And what I realized very quickly about Sean over the course of that evening was that he had 3 types of pints of Guinness Draught Stout. There was a good pint, a great pint, and a brilliant pint. That was the measuring stick. And toward the end of the day, we went into a pub where everything was just a little bit off.
Okay.
Temperature was a bit off. Yes, it happens in Dublin. Temperature was a bit off. Pressure was a bit off. The glassware wasn't quite clean. And as we're walking out, I'm like, okay, we finally got this guy. Like there's no way. There's no way that this is a good pint of Guinness Draught. And as we get out of the bar, I'm kind of poking him a little bit on this. And I say, Sean, what kind of pint was that? He goes, it's a good pint. I said, wait a minute. Let's take a pause here because we've been out all day today. You've never said anything's worse than good. There's no way that's a good pint. And I'm going on, and he gets this close to my face, and I won't use the word he used. He gets this close to my face. He says, it's still a pint of Guinness. So whenever I think about beer quality when it comes to Guinness Draught Stout, there's always Sean in the back of my head going, no matter how bad it gets, it's still a pint of Guinness.